welcome back, guys, to another race.
And it's round number 1 today for Season 2 of this McLaren Return to Glory career mode with Sebastian Vettel, the 4-time F1 World Champion, alongside Lando Norris. If you're surprised by this development, then definitely go check out the last episode, because that was the pre-season, and you'll get clued in on all the driver transfers, including the shock exit of Oscar Piastri. Was not my decision. He took it into his own hands. Red Bull took it into their own hands by stealing the Australian away from us. But, you know, we went through a lot of other things. You know, new livery for us, for other teams, a new custom 16 race calendar, which means round 1 here today is at the Australian Grand Prix, and many other things to get us ready for this brand new season. And on the bubble with the car, well, we've got one research done on the side pods. We're now manufacturing those. We've got front wing and suspension research on the way. The suspension may not get done in time for the Grand Prix in terms of manufacturing it, but it is what it is. We'll just have to roll that on into the next race, basically. But what I do want to do is potentially spend a bit more of this 19 million on facility upgrades, because a lot of you were saying in the comments below it won't go towards the cost cap, which makes sense as well. It shouldn't do, because it's like a long-term sort of project thing. So let's invest in the facilities. You know, what else can we do? You know, right now, we've talked about refurbs for other things. I think we did a couple of refurbs, didn't we, in the last month? Like, what do we refurb? We refurbed the CFD, suspension simulator, race simulator, hospitality area. But a lot of you guys were saying it's actually maybe just worthwhile investing in the upgrade instead. So with our wind tunnel now in poor condition, let's just go, well, 17 million for the upgrade. I would say let's go for the upgrade, but I think our wind tunnel is pretty alright. I mean, that's a lot of money compared to other things where we could refurb it, like memorabilia room. You may as well just upgrade it, but and I will probably upgrade it. Should we do it? Team attractiveness even up, staff morale up. Yeah, let's go for it. You know, get a bit more. You know what? If we are really going to return McLaren to glory, we're going to have a lot more memorabilia to put in said room, i.e. P1 trophies. Let's go. Tour Center, same again. Let's upgrade the Tour Center, because people are going to want to tour around the facilities of a winning Formula 1 team. Of course they will. But for these, I mean, that's long. That's long. That's a long-term investment, and that's just something I can't commit to right now. But I can commit to refurbishing the wind tunnel. To be fair, did we not make this wind tunnel level 3 in the last season? I feel like we did, or maybe it was the design center and factory. Design center is definitely something I want to eye up, upgrading. But potentially we may not need it in terms of this, you know, shortened calendar season. I don't know. Maybe that's more of a long-term thing. But car park test center. Again, I'm going to refurb it even after all the comments, because those kind of things, that's like 7 million difference. That's 7 million I could be putting towards upgrades. What we did actually fully upgrade, though, is our weather center. So now the accuracy is up to 70%. Which is going to help us in these races. We now go to training schedule, and I'm going to go for balance now. We really focused on keeping our pit crew rested. I feel like at the start of the season, surely they're going to be able to be, you know, rested enough, and they can do all of these drills. So let's go for this balance drill. And with that, I think pretty much we're just rattling through these upgrades now, the design of them, and then we can actually get into the race. Memorabilia room has been completed, and the final design with our suspension has been done. We've already started making the front wing that we've got. Why have I gone back into that? I want to manufacture them. Yes, there we go. Right, suspension, create that. Right, we want 3 of these ideally. One of them will get made in time. If I do 2 and rush them, they'll get done in time, actually. So I'm going to do that. A little bit of spending early on, but screw it. I want all 3 upgrades in time for the first race. And we're going to go ahead and design something else. We've already done front wing, suspension, side pods. Let's go with the little rear wing. Make the top end speed even better. I've got 0 CFD hours, 0 wind tunnels. Next ATR period is in 23 days. We spent all of it on those 3 upgrades, basically, but it's fine. It's fine. Since the next ATR period is in 23 days' time, I'm actually going to go ahead and do intensive research on this with 6 engineers. 29 days gets us into the ATR period, and then we can do an upgrade, you know, research more with you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my god, with more wind tunnel time. So we're going to do intensive here. It's going to cost us 4 million. That's a lot, but the rear wings are so important in this game, I feel, for straight line speed. So let's go intensive, and that will optimize the design, and that's going to help future rear wing designs. So I think that will maybe be our last bit of big spending, I think, for at least this month and this ATR period. And now, with the new parts on the way, manufactured, we can go into our first race weekend with Lando Norris and Sebastian Vettel. Before we do, though, we've got an email about board attendance at the Grand Prix. So some of our board members have shown interest in attending the first race of the season. Their presence could help facilitate communication and fortify connections. It could influence their confidence in your leadership of the team. So if I go approve, the board confidence increased by ×2 for a successful result, ×2 decrease if it's a disappointment, so the pressure could be on. But you know what? I think we're going to hit the ground running. So yes, approve. Come see my genius. Now that I've said that, things are definitely going wrong. And it's looking good in practice with a setup satisfaction of 97 for Vettel and 98 for Lando. Overall preparation pretty decent, both in the 80s. Solid stuff, lads. Now it's time for our very first qualifying in Season 2. And there is Sebastian Vettel exiting the garage, getting on circuit. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. The number 5 on the Triple Crown livery McLaren. Vettel alongside Lando Norris. Oh, this is going to be exquisite vibes all season. It really is. I think in Q1, we're going to be all safe here. You can see Lando actually topping the session. Vettel, you know, 3.6 tenths off at the moment. He still needs to get used to the car, get used to the team, but good signs initially here. Verstappen's up there, though. Verstappen's up there. So clearly Red Bull is still looking pretty strong. But Aston are close, you know, Perez and Alonso. Sonoda, you know, in the Williams now, alongside Albon up in P6. He's actually put Albon to shame there. And Ferrari, a little bit down. I mean, it's going to be hard. Let's see what Q3's like. But initial thoughts, I think we've stayed about where we were. You know, I think Verstappen probably has more to pull out the bag of that car. So I think Red Bull will still be the favourites. To the ones to be beaten in this championship. But I'm looking forward to seeing what maybe the Astons can do. Williams, I don't know. I mean, right now, Sonoda's done a brilliant lap. But I guess maybe Ferrari have more in the tank. What can Mercedes do? And you know what? I'm curious to see what this man can do. Oscar Piastri. We built him up. We built him up. You know, he started our career lower than 80 rated, and he left us. He left our stable to go to Red Bull over 80. You know, what can he do? What can he do? It just looks wrong. It just looks wrong that he's in the Red Bull outfit. But there you go. There you go. What can you do? What can you do? Right, we're going to end Q1 then, and it seems like the Haas, one of the Saubers, and both AlphaTauris are going to be dropped out. And Sonoda's actually held on to that P6 so far. So, I mean, I don't know where either he's just done something incredible or Albon's pace is not there. And I'm really curious to see where Ferrari and Mercedes actually land, because one of the teams could be a little bit in trouble of being knocked down Q2. Right, Q2 has begun. Both our drivers on flying laps. Vettel flying through the high-speed chicane. Lando a bit further down the road. Let's see what they're going to do. And let's see, really, where some teams are going to lie in the pecking order. This will really determine, you know, who's going to be joining us in that little battle to hopefully try and finally top Red Bull. As even though we were getting some success last season, Red Bull just were too consistently good. Max did a number on the championship early days. We've got to hit the ground running, especially because our board members are here. Our board members are right here. And to kick things off, Vettel very closely matched to Lando, which is good to see. 1.8 tenths. Not bad, but let's see what everyone else has got. And Lando's actually gone even quicker on his second flyer there. Vettel's not. He's not improved on his second run. Lando has 2 purples. Middle yellow. Albon. Albon a bit close to Vettel's lap time here in the bolder than bold Golf Williams. Oh, Tsunoda's popped in the time. Oh, Williams actually this quick? Are Williams actually this quick? Have they pulled a blinder over the winter? Hang on a minute. They're ahead of the Ferrari. I mean, the Alpine's ahead of the Merc, so I don't know what Merc are doing, really. I mean, they were quite poor, actually, at the end of season 1. But looks like Williams have pulled a blinder over the winter. Hang on a minute. Oh, Piastri! Piastri goes top! He's arrived! Oscar Piastri has arrived, and it's for Red Bull. Now he beats Lando. Now he beats Lando. Oh, this is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. The driver that left us high and dry and signed for Red Bull has gone quickest of all. It's a checkerboard of McLaren and Red Bull. Oh, this game on. I want a Red Bull v McLaren season here. I want this so badly. This would be epic if we have to go up against a driver who decided to leave us for pastures green at Red Bull. And you know what? It's sick that Williams are right up there as well, you know. Alonso splits them. I know a lot of people haven't gone yet, strange enough, but interesting times right now. Right, everyone else is going for another lap, I think. I think we're going to stay put. I think we're safe in the bubble into Q3, thankfully. But look at Sainz there on the precipice of maybe being knocked out here in Q2. He was, you know, the lead Ferrari man for a lot of the races last season until Leclerc had a bit of turn of form at the end of season 1. So maybe explains why Leclerc's looking a bit better at the start here at season 2. But look how quick the Williams are. They're genuinely there with their second laps. And it may be the likes of Hamilton as well knocked out, and Perez as well in the Aston Martin. I thought, you know, he might have pulled a blinder by going to Aston, having been kicked out of Red Bull, because Aston looked so strong at the end of last year. And on the car analysis we saw in last episode in pre-season, on paper the Aston Martin should be pretty much up there, but they're not looking as hot as Williams, you know. But it's very fine as well. Look at these margins. Like, it's very, very close here from, like, P... Oh, even closer. As Leclerc pops in a time there to go P4. But Russell's out. Sainz is out. I think Hamilton may be out. It could be a double Mercedes knockout. It is a double Mercedes knockout. And Sainz is out. Leclerc's through. And actually, he's got a bit of pace there. He's beaten Vettel for our McLaren as the clouds come in a little bit. I don't think there was any rain forecast for Q3, but... We know the man to beat is Oscar Piastri right now with a 1:16.9. Look at him, P1. Oh, it's really annoying because I feel like a proud father because we did help grow him as a driver. Like, he went up like by 4 or 5 overall whilst under our team. And now he's just doing bits for Red Bull. It could have been, you could have been doing that in the McLaren though, come on. Right, first flying laps for both our boys. Doesn't seem like, okay, they have a little bit of traffic there with Albon, but apart from that, I think they might be actually quite calm. Piastri, I think, is on a flyer now. Gasly's going to maybe get on our way on this second flying lap. And Nisha, oh, what the? Aston come out of nowhere. 117s, though, is there you go, 116.8. So Verstappen goes quicker than Piastri did. But really poor laps for both our drivers. A lot of traffic. That's plain and simple. Oh, Lando goes P1, though. No traffic on the second run. And he goes top. Vettel only P6, 8/10 off. I think he got a bit more traffic than Lando did. But what a lap there. 116.7. Amazing, amazing improvement on the second flying lap. Great stuff. Right, Vettel's on his first of 2 runs in the second run in Q3. He needs an improvement here. He's only P7, 8/10 to fine versus Lando. He's gone green in the second sector, which is promising. Lando is on his outlap, I believe. Yeah, on his outlap for his one and only flyer. Having... You know, he's on provisional pole at the moment. Vettel across the line, 2 greens, gets up into P5. Good 4/10 improvement there, but he's going for another flyer. Let's see if he can go even quicker on that second one. I think he's got a lot of clean air. He might catch those 3 annoyingly, though. I don't know. I mean, surely they're looking to get across the line in time, so maybe he won't. I think Lando's got good clean air. Yeah, literally no one ahead of him. I think all these people should be on flying laps. So as he begins his flyer, I think he'll be all right, you know. But Vettel there, I'm seeing, oh, Vettel's going to catch them. Vettel's going to catch them. This is going to be a bit of traffic that he doesn't need. Get out the way. Get out the way. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. They actually got out of the way, you know. They actually got out of the way. Let's ×2 this and see what kind of improvements this is going to be. And I'm keeping an eye on Lando's improvements in Sector 1. It's a green second sector again for Sebastian Vettel across the line. Oh, he goes even quicker by 0.2 to get up into P3. It's at least minimum, I hope, the second row, unless others are going to come in. We've got Lando on his flyer. Piastri, where is he gone? He's only P9. Awful first lap for him. Awful first lap. And the two Astons are pulled out of the bag. They look a lot quicker in Q3 than they did versus the Williams in Q2. Tsunoda's not even out. So Albon's the only one who's going to improve. And what can Verstappen do? Because Lando, it's 2 yellows. He's not going to improve. He's not going to improve. It's going to be a 16-7 for Lando Norris. Is that going to be enough, though, to bag the first pole position of Season 2? He's challenged by Max Verstappen. Maybe Piastri as well, his old teammate. They're both on laps. Verstappen, oh, he comes in. Verstappen comes in. So it's all down to Oscar Piastri. Can Piastri steal away something from his old teammate, Lando Norris? Piastri across the line. No, he can't. No, he can't. Come on. Come on. It is going to be pole position for Lando Norris in our first race in Season 2. Come on. Yes. Vettel, P3. Solid return to Formula 1, my man. Solid return. 1-3. I'll take it. I'll take it. But what a turnaround for Aston. Big turn up for them versus Q2. That's a bit more like it. You know, so close to us. Only, you know, really, in reality, 0.2 behind pole. That's a lot closer than, you know, how far Leclerc's off there or Tsunoda, for example. So I think Aston will be a threat in the race. You know, Season 1, especially the end. Remember Alonso at USA? He had so much race pace. So we'll watch out. But that's a good day in the office on Saturday. Right, we may have got our first pole, but converting that pole into a win, we know from last season, is difficult. It's not guaranteed on this game. So we've done a little bit of a job. We now need to try and take it across the line and put our best foot forward in the first race. The board are watching as well. So we need to have a good performance in front of them. I have no idea what Vettel's... I assume Vettel should be pretty good on tyres. I think, you know, he was always pretty good at tyres. So I think he should be able to match Lando on the whole, you know, minimizing tyre wear, you know, a bit better than maybe Piastri did versus Lando. So I think we'll put them on the same strategy, which is going to be, I think, soft hards, you know. I think we want to be quicker at the start and just make sure we keep track position, I think. And then go on to hards. But I don't know what Red Bull are thinking. This is the first difficult choice for us. But I think I'm going to go for... soft hards. I think we'll go for soft hards. Try and get the undercut on the hard tyre as well.
The fans here in Melbourne are all set, as are the drivers, heading into 58 laps around Albert Park. Now I wonder, will things be going Lando Norris's way in this race?
They've got a fantastic opportunity starting on pole, but can they carry it through to the end?
And the time has come. Let's go racing. Brace yourselves for the Australian Grand Prix. And it's like...
Here we go, first race of this season from pole. It's a good start for Lando. I'm hoping he can keep... Oh, Vettel's up into P2. Lando's kept P1, but Sebastian Vettel goes up to P2. It's a 1-2 for McLaren. Early doors, great overtake by Vettel to get Verstappen into turn 1. Come on, come on. Great stuff. Right, we're going to just carry on like this, pushing for a little bit, just to try and get a gap maybe, because... Okay, Verstappen has chosen... A lot of people have chosen softs. The Astons are actually on a different strategy, so they may be one to look out for. But the rest of us pushing hard. And we've got a fresh set of softs here, because I actually on purpose made sure we only did one run in Q1, one run in Q2, I think Verstappen must have done 2 runs. Both Red Bulls did. So we've got fresher soft tyres. So we can actually afford to push these fresh sets for a little bit further on into the race, actually, to try and build a gap and help each other with a bit of DRS maybe as well. Oh, yellow flags, virtual safety car. Early doors. Thank God it's not a full safety car, so we still have this advantage that we've got of 1.5, but virtual safety car for what? For who, Chris Kamara? For who? Who's had a mucker? I can't even tell. Multiple car crash. Really? What's happened here then? Kevin Magnussen in the Alfa Romeo Haas versus, I think that's Liam Lawson. Oh my, what the hell? Yeah, Jesus. I'm actually shocked that's not a full safety car. What? Time penalty. It was Liam Lawson. Time penalty for Liam Lawson. Ending or no? No, it's not ending. It's just they're telling us it's deployed. How long is this going to go on for? To be fair, that crash of that magnitude, probably big resolution time. Here we go. Right, we're going to end soon. So get ready to go deploy, actually, off the line, because we've saved up a good amount. Definitely pushing on fuel. We now have a lot of fuel to play around with. A lot of fuel to play around. And we're still good on tyres. Are we not? Yeah, we're still in the 90s. You can see, yeah, you can very clearly see the 2 Red Bulls. They definitely used all their softs in quali, like at least once. Whereas us, you know, the Leclerc, the 2 Williams, Mercs, and then obviously everyone outside the top 10 had that fresh set of soft tyres. So that's gonna really help us for the remainder of this stint, I think. Let's just make sure not to not overuse the tyres, but we'll keep an eye on this wear rate just to see how much we can play around with. And it's a good thing that Vettel is already outside of 1 second from Verstappen, although it's looking for... Okay, no, I was going to say, visually, Verstappen looks a bit closer, you know. I think Verstappen's nearly pulled in that 1 second. Oh, fastest lap by Verstappen. Verstappen's gaining. He's arrived. Verstappen's arrived. The reigning champion is on our tail. He's got the DRS of Vettel now, annoyingly. So he's going to be a threat here. We're still getting DRS off Lando with Vettel. So I hope this is enough just to keep us ahead. I'm going down to stand because I want to try and get the tyre temps back in a good nick. Oh, on the main straight. I'm worried about this. Let's watch from onboard. Oh, Vettel pulling out. He's not going to make the move, though, I don't think, because I've told him not to attack. Lando, but he's gone for it on the inside. He's going to... It's close. I thought for a second there, almost immediately race 1, Sebastian Vettel was going to ignore team orders. Verstappen's got past. Verstappen just got past. Vettel, let's see that overtake. The DRS train was working well, but Verstappen just got a bit too impatient here, and he sent it down the inside. It's a good move, to be fair, as the 2 Astons are fighting behind us. Right, new game plan then. Right, what are we going to do to try and get back past Verstappen? Because he's going to be on a charge right now. He must be wrecking his tyres, though. He is wrecking his tyres. I think we go for the tyre. We're trying to whisper the tyres along. Because we now got avoid high-risk curves, we can probably go attacking, and let's see how the tyre temps go. Is Verstappen going to make a move here? I think he might. There goes Verstappen. Rear wing open. I'm hoping we can try and re-overtake with Vettel here. Let's see through this next sector. Meanwhile, where is Alonso and all this? Right, he's behind us. It's Alonso from Piastri, who's now getting up the order. Perez, Tsunoda, P7 in the Williams, hanging on ahead of Russell, Leclerc, Albon. But what can we do here? Is Verstappen going to make the overtake for P1? Lando, for now, defending successfully. Just about. Can he hang on? Can he hang in there? I think this might be it, you know. I think Verstappen might make the move for the overtake, which means we're going to have to get back on the offensive then. There we go. He's been overtaken. Lando Norris down to P2. And Piastri is up into P4. He's overtaken the Astons. All of a sudden, no matter all the talk of Aston being good, Williams being good, us being good, it seems like Red Bull are still here and they're turning the wick with their bloody white Red Bull car now. And Piastri, he's going to come up towards us now. I hope we can stay in DRS of Verstappen. We kind of have to. We have to stay in this race for the win. Fastest lap by Piastri. He's joining the party. He's going to be well within a second. There we go. Red Bull v McLaren. Piastri versus Vettel and Lando and Verstappen. Let's go. Come on. Lando's getting close. He's getting close. Is he going to make the move? Here he goes. Dive down the inside. Come on, mate. Yes. Into turn 1. He's going to get Verstappen, maybe. DRS open, please. I beg. I beg. I want to see that Red Bull behind us. Come on. Oh, it's close. It's close. Oh, he's got him. He's got him, though. He's got him. Yes. Back to P1. Right, Vettel, your turn, mate. Your turn. Verstappen may come back at Lando. I'm hoping in that time Vettel can have a pop. And Piastri's actually fallen out of DRS of Vettel. I think saving these tyres like this is working for us. Although Verstappen, he's probably going to maybe re-overtake us here. Because we're protecting the tyres. Long term in this stint, at the end of the stint, we're going to be quicker. And overall, we're going to be quicker. And we're doing a good job at annoying Verstappen like this, but looks like he might go for the move here. On the outside, can Lando defend? Yes, he can for now. Verstappen loves this part of the circuit here. Look at him. He's gonna go for the pop on the outside. Is it gonna work out? Can Lando stay ahead? Oh, he's done well there. Good defense. Good defense. Yeah. Very good defense. Right, come on, Seb. This is your turn. This is your time. Let's go for a bit of deploy, actually. Come on. Can Seb make a move? Here he goes. Oh, what a block by Lando. He's going to block Verstappen, box him in, and round goes Sebastian Vettel up into P2. And we've dropped Piastri. He's fallen away with that pace. Fastest lap of the Grand Prix, but now I think he's wrecked his tyres. Oh, wait, I need to take him off. I need to take him off deploy. I don't want to use all the battery. Dear God. Dear God. We nearly used all the battery for Vettel. But now Vettel, will he want more? He's tucked up behind Lando Norris. I've now not got him on not fighting. So I'm going to let them race at this point in the race. Because now it's clear that that strategy may not work for the entire race. So I'll let them race. I'll let them do what they want. It's the first race as well. You got to let them race. It's Vettel's first race back in Formula 1, so what are they going to do? I've got them on the same exact instructions, though, so this is down to them. Seb is pretty much eating Lando Norris's rear wing. He tried an overtake there. He might try one here. Oh, fakes. Oh, he's faking everywhere. Oh, what a move this might be. Sebastian Vettel. He ducked to the right. He ducks to the left. He goes back to the right. Left again. Now to the right. And he's now side by side with Lando. The two of them neck and neck, wheel to wheel for the race lead. And they're still going at it. This is incredible. And Vettel's got it. Vettel's got the lead of the Australian Grand Prix. And behind, Verstappen still lurking. Right, Lando's just made the move for the lead. They've swapped back. They've been holding and swapping a little bit. This is the latest swap. And I'm picking it up here on lap 17 because Verstappen's now very close. Very, very close. Pit window's open for Lando Norris, actually. Pit window's open, but not the ideal time to pit yet. I think now with this, we can probably go... We can definitely go longer into this race, I think. With 60% tyre wear, we can definitely go longer into this race. I think we've done so well on tyre wear. We may as well, because yes, Red Bull could get an undercut, but equally we could go quicker on the softs by pushing them more. I think at this stage, let's go balanced on both of them for fuel and calm things down and save fuel for later in the race. Seb may go for the repass here into turn 1. Pit window's open now for both our drivers, but we carry on as we are. Verstappen's still there with us, but massive drop-off to Piastri. Tsunoda, by the way, just overtaken Alonso, it looks like, for P5 in the Williams, in the Golf Williams. Head of Alonso, Perez, Russell, Albon, the Ferraris scrapping for P10 amongst themselves. Hamilton, P14. Wow. Drop off and a half. Right, I've taken them off high-risk curbs. We're now going to push it a bit. And my game's crashed. Right, we're back. We're back. We had, yeah, the game crashed, or my PC had a bit of a pausing moment because even my OBS then crashed shortly after. We're back here. We've reran the race. We're back to where we kind of were, P18. Thankfully, we're still 1-2. Verstappen's still close with us. The only thing that hasn't happened the exact same is there wasn't a virtual safety car, so we don't have the same amount of fuel to play around with, as you can see. Tyre wear-wise, though, we're still better than Verstappen. And Piastri is still in P4, although on this version, he's on mediums. So he may be able to do something a little bit different, maybe. compared to Verstappen. So that may change the course of his race, but he's still P4. Leclerc, though, managed to win a lot better on this second attempt to get to P5, and it's Perez, Alonso, Tsunoda there, and then the two Alpines out of everyone, and Russell. So a little bit of a difference to the first attempt. Apologies there, but it is what it is. But our result hasn't changed, which is the main factor in terms of me rerunning the race the way we did. Right, Vettel's just overtaken Lando for P1. We've got them on the Lauken race. We are avoiding high-risk curbs at the moment, and it's working out for us in terms of saving plenty of tyre wear, 10% over Verstappen. So I'm curious to see when he pits, and when he does, we've got to go guns blazing to try and maintain the advantage, because he could get an undercut on us. But I'm banking on the 10% tyre wear to help us stay ahead. And in fact, actually now, since the pit window's open, he might be coming in soon. So actually, I'm going to go off high-risk curbs and ask them to both push, because we may as well use the extra tyre wear now in the 50% region compared to 40%. Lando's just got back ahead of Vettel. The two of them fighting may not help, so on this next lap, I may say, yeah, I think they're losing time to Verstappen here when they should just be, okay, sorry, Lando, you are P2, unfortunately. You actually should have really defended that a lot harder, because I'm going to say don't fight, teammate. And we're going to try and just pull away from Verstappen if we can with the DRS. Oh, yellows. Yellows. We've all crossed the line, so we can't come in if this is going to be a big incident. We had a big crash in the first attempt of this race. This one's going to be Perez and Alonso. Oh, teammates crash. It's an Aston Martin civil war. Oh, in their first race together as teammates, Perez and Alonso come together. That's spicy. That's spicy. Right, their tyres are hot now, and they're really not benefiting that much. They're really not benefiting that much. So I think I may just go back to avoid high-risk curbs. Is Verstappen in? Is Verstappen in? No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Still going. Still going. We are now pulling away a little bit, like 2/10 to Verstappen as Piastri sets a fast lap with the GP on those mediums. So those mediums looking pretty handy right now. Alonso right on the back of him, though. Perez obviously pitting for damage. Tsunoda is now up to P6 as he just makes that overtake. We catch him making that overtake on Ocon. And Albon is also in the back of that train. Maybe going to look to attack the Mercedes cars. Ferrari back down to P11 and 13 for Leclerc. Although I think Leclerc's pit. He surely is pit already, right? Pit stops, yeah, 1 for Leclerc. So he's made the earliest pit stop here. Right, Leclerc did a 1. Okay, that's out of the pits, though. Let's see this next lap for Leclerc, because this will be very important. Right there, I can see these lot are fighting, or it's getting close. What's Leclerc? Okay, Leclerc's there. Let's just watch on, see if Verstappen comes in. Does Verstappen come in? He's in. He's in. Okay, this is crucial. This is crucial. We need to know what Leclerc's done on this lap. 120. Okay, he's 4/10 quicker. 4/10 quicker than us. We have to come in, even with this extra tyre wear. So that's a little bit frustrating. All that extra tyre wear for really not a lot. Right, I'm going to box in Lando this lap because he's got less tyre wear than Vettel because he's been sat in the dirty air. We're going to go to, well, what are these guys going to? Leclerc's on mediums, but what's Verstappen come out on, actually? He's come out on mediums. Interesting. Are they doing a 1-stop on mediums? I reckon hards is the way to go. I think that's far too long. Unless they're doing a 2-stop, but I reckon we've got nailed on 1-stop here. Possible, definitely. I'm gonna match Verstappen with a medium for Lando. I'm going to match him for a medium. I think we need to go toe-to-toe. I think we need to cover off Verstappen. We need to cover him off with one car. Like, this is what they would do in real life. They would cover someone off. So we need to cover off Verstappen with Lando here, who's got less tyre wear, so he has to come in earlier. And then Vettel, I think we keep out just another lap after that, obviously. And we go to the hard, split the strategies, and we'll see which one pays out the best. You know, right, Lando comes in. Vettel continues on. Right, it's a good stop for Norris. Where is Verstappen? Oh, there he is. Oh, it's close. It's close. It's going to be close. He's coming down the main straight. Where is... Oh, no, he's going to get ahead. We've been undercut by Verstappen. Lando is out behind. And he's got some chasing to do. Right, I've got Vettel coming in now. He's going to come onto hards. So he's on a different strategy to Verstappen. And Lando. Lando's got 3 seconds to try and find now on these mediums. And Vettel's coming out, obviously going to be behind Verstappen. As Verstappen sets the fast lap of the Grand Prix. So Verstappen's really pushing on this 2-stop. He's got to get a pit stop ahead. And Vettel went longer and came out ahead of Lando. That's mad. So that's how good Vettel was on those tyres, actually. I'm going to say don't fight him. Don't fight Lando. You're on a very different strategy, son. Right, so sit rep lap 33 for car number 33, or 1 in this case. Verstappen, 4.4 ahead of Lando. We're now pushing him flat out to try and catch him. We've got a bit of tyre wear in the bank to try and maybe reel him in. Vettel's P4. Alonso, don't think... Has Alonso pit? Alonso's not pit yet. So we will be P3 of Vettel. And I pushed him a bit now to try and get away from any traffic. But now I think we're going to go back into conserve mode. Yellow flags. Virtual safety car. Oh, this is great for us. This is good for us to save fuel. Good for us to save more tyres as well, maybe. Virtual safety car for what, though? Science pits. Multiple car crash. Let's have a gander. It's going to be the Sauber and the Alfa Romeo Haas, as they're now known. And, oh, big thud. Big thud. And they are both potentially out of this race. And we're looking to try and close up on Verstappen as we get going. We gain 2/10 there. Right, let's push. Let's gain. Oh, that's good. We've gained a lot there on the restart. Lando is flying. Right, new fast lap by Verstappen. He's holding us at bay at this 3 seconds. As Vettel and Leclerc, old teammates, swapping positions. Leclerc's on a different strategy, though. He's also on mediums. Piastri, though, interestingly, is on the same strategy as us, maybe, going to the end on hards. I really hope we're all making pit stops here. Surely we are. Or maybe not. I don't know, but we've gone for hards. All right, Vettel's got back ahead of Leclerc. He's broken DRS as well, crucially, as he's fighting Piastri now, who's looking to get by. Are these the hard tyres coming back into play a little bit for these drivers? Piastri unable to make a move on Leclerc there, but I think he will get to P4. So it'll be the man who's replaced him in our team versus him, I think, soon enough. Lando, I'm trying to gain on Verstappen, but he's just got a bit too much raw pace in the tank. All right, here we go. Oh, within 1 second, finally. Finally in within 1 second of Verstappen. We've really had to cook these tyres to do it, though. We've matched Verstappen now on his tyre wear. So now it's a battle of staying in DRS, looking to make that pass. I can't call it. I feel like we're not making a 2-stop here. We've just gone really aggressive out the box. And now we're going to have to protect the tyres at the end of the race, maybe. I don't know. All right, let's get him. Let's get him here. DRS will be available. I'm going to put him in deploy. Rear wing opens up. Here we go. Come on. The move. Back into the lead. It's taken all race long. But Lando finally has a chance. And he's taken it to get back ahead of Verstappen in this battle. Second bit of bite at the DRS to get us ahead. And now we see what we can do. I don't know what the vibe is. I honestly don't know what the vibe is. Basically, it looks like we're all doing a 1-stop, just very, very different tyres. And to be honest, Vettel was better on his softs than Lando, so I think he could have actually done better on the mediums than he's doing. So maybe it's a chance missed at getting a 1-2 here for the team. I mean, if we got a 1-3, it would match our quali, so you can't be too disappointed by that. And it would be a fantastic return to Formula 1 for Sebastian Vettel to get a podium on his return with McLaren. But what could have been? Honestly, now looking at it, I think we could have got a 1-2 going on the mediums. I think Vettel had the tyre wear for it. And Verstappen's got back ahead of us. 7 laps to go. 7 laps to go. Going to take him off high risk again. We've got ahead. We've got more tyre wear in the bank. We've got more tyre wear. That's all I need to remember. Oh, it's a close battle. It's a close battle. Verstappen comes back at us. Verstappen comes back. He always is coming back at us. This is going to go right to the wire, I think. This is going to go right to the wire. Norris v Verstappen, back and forth, back and forth. It really is going to go down to the wire, I think.
So how many laps are left?
Yeah. 6 to go, mate. 6 to go. We've got 1% better tyre wear. I'm holding on to that 1%, you know. Right, we're on the second last lap. This is it. This is the second last lap. Take this off high-risk curb. Go aggressive. We go aggressive on everything. Defend. And it's going to come down to fuel, maybe. Fuel as well could be an issue for us. I really want this win. Vettel's going to solidify P3. Solid return to Formula 1. But can we get the win with Lando Norris to kick off Season 2? I really hope so. But on to the last lap. We're the ones ahead. Verstappen is going to be on to attack us. Let's use a bit of push here on the fuel for the next stint, because I know he loves this place. Deploy here. Deploy here. Stay ahead. Stay ahead. Stay ahead, mate. Oh, he's got him. No. Come on. Come back at him. Right, okay, we need this to neutral. Please, please, please. Get back ahead. Get back ahead. Get back ahead. Round the outside. Can Lando do it? Yes. Come on. Come on. Gets ahead. Gets ahead. Gets ahead. Good, good, good. Top up here. Top up here. There's a DRS on this straight. I think there is. We're topping up. We're topping up. Oh. This is close. This is close. This is close. Mamma mia. I do not like this. I do not. This is a lot of pressure. Right. Push fuel. Just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Through this exit. Stay ahead. Stay ahead. Stay ahead. Go to balance fuel. Keep it on deploy. And then go neutral. I think we've done it. 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 I think we've done enough to get Lando Norris this race win. I think we've done it. It's been literally a ding-dong battle. Every single lap, pretty much, of this race. Lando Norris and Verstappen have been crisscrossing. But I think we're going to do it on the last lap. Lando Norris is going to come through for the win at the Australian Grand Prix. That's the first win of the season, baby. And Sebastian Vettel, only 9.7 seconds off on hards on his return to Formula 1. The four-time Weltmeister gets a podium for McLaren. Come on, Seb. Come on. Let's go. 1-3 for McLaren. It's a 1-4 for Red Bull. Piastri P4, Verstappen P2. I think this is locked in for a McLaren Red Bull Classic under multiple floodlights and sunlights this season. Beautiful battle, beautifully controlled by Lando Norris and ourselves. Vettel, it's P3, solid. I actually think we could have got him up there. I was naive to think like, oh, he can't do it. He can't do the mediums. And I thought for some reason there was going to be a two-stop involved, but there wasn't.
What a remarkable drive by Lando Norris today.
An inspired strategy from the team there. What a well-deserved win that was.
Lando Norris certainly loves a podium.
Oh, there we go. Oh, Lando and Seb on the podium in McLaren overalls. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love this. I love this. Loving that. Loving that. Seb and Lando connection. 1-3. Let's hope the first of many double podiums, but that man right there in the white, Verstappen, he's going to be a bloody tough candidate to fight. Because that was stress. And look at Vettel. Oh, Vettel's chuffed. He's over the moon with the third place. As he should. As he should be. What a first race of the season. Double podium. Piastri leaving our team and going to Red Bull. No, I'm happy for him to get P4 in the Red Bull there. Leclerc had a stonking race to come back through because Sainz is down in P14. So Leclerc's done a madness there. Perez, Russell, Williams fell away in the last stint, I must say. Albon picks up some points for Williams, but they really fell away. I thought they were going to be a lot quicker. Sonoda P11 in the end of it. And Aston just weren't as quick as I thought, but after their contact, Perez P6, Alonso P9. Interesting stuff. So early doors, we lead the championship by 10 points, but we know how strong and consistent Red Bull were last year. Really, really consistent, but great for us. Great for us. Great first race. Guys, if you have enjoyed it, hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.